Hi everyone, this is Rachel Kleinman from rwcrafts.com. I'm so happy to be a part of the Case Me a Christmas Card Hop. Today is day 1 and we're kicking it off with a YouTube hop, and I am casing Ardith, and this is the card that I picked from her. She does so many fun stencil techniques, so I really focused on the stenciling today. There's a couple of the cards that I did, and now I'm going to walk you through what I created. So I couldn't pick just one stencil, so you will see a few different stencils here today. This one is from Hero Arts. It is called the Holiday Foliage Stencil, and I am ink blending it up with distressed inks in Twisted Citron, Abandoned Coral, and Picked Raspberry. So the card that Ardith was sharing that I'm inspired by today is all about finding good color combinations. And for me, I just have color combos that I do on repeat. If the color combo ain't broke, don't fix it. It's also very hard for me to do any type of holiday card in its traditional holiday colors. So this is my version of a traditional Christmas color combo. So it's your reds and your greens, but kicked up a notch in their neon bright fashion. So that was just the stencil one. We'll get back to it later. Now I'm on to a new stencil. This is actually a layering stencil. It is also from Hero Arts. It's called Marbling Stencil. So that first layer was done in Picked Raspberry. The second layer is going to be done in Peacock Feathers. So that's what I'm doing here. There's a lot of open space on this stencil, so I'm focusing the second color on the white open space. It's overlapping a little bit of the picked raspberry, but not too much, because I still want the pink to show and not have it be totally purple when it all mixes. And for the final layer, which is a thin marbling, I'm actually using gold paste. This is also from Hero Arts. So that thin layer is just going to have the smallest amount of mixed media added to it with the paste. And I will set that aside to dry while I work on card stencil number 3. So this stencil is called the Poinsettia Stained Glass Stencil. It's also from Hero Arts. I'm not sure if this one is still available. But again, with Ardith, you just pick a stencil and you go for it. Pick any stencil from your stash. It doesn't matter which one. And by throwing Christmas colors and a Christmas sentiment on it, it's a Christmas card. So I'm actually using the same color combo as the first set you saw. So again, the Twisted Citron, Picked Raspberry, and Abandoned Coral. So here are all my finished stenciled papers so far. You see another marbling one. I didn't love that color combo, but we're going to go with it anyways. That red and blue kind of overlapped a little too much for me, but hey, it's already done. We're going to go for it. My border dies are from Paper Tray Ink. So I'm going to be using that postage die, and then this one is like a candy cane border die, also from Paper Tray Ink. So for the 2 marble stencils, I did the postage die. For the other 2, I did that candy cane die. And all of the sentiments will be from this Concord and Ninth set. This is Jolly Holiday. So for the 2 stenciled pieces that are the same, I'm using the Happy Holidays sentiment. So the cardstock that I'm using for the sentiments is all from Spellbinders. This is part of their new color wheel cardstock. So I have the cranberry in the background and then like a mirrored super shimmery gold for the script. And then you saw the other one I did to match was with a peridot and like a berry color, which is really pretty. And for the marbling, I'm using that Merry and Bright sentiment you see there. Again, that cardstock is from Spellbinders, and I went metallic again, so we have gold metallic and silver, just to make it feel a little more in the holiday spirit. And I just wanted to add just a little bit more to these cards. It's hard for me to stop when things are good enough. So here I am. I'm adding white acrylic speckle splatter to these cards. So I just put a little bit of that paint on my acrylic block, and then you see I take a brush and just kind of sweep it on. And so that one was white. And now for these ones, I'm doing the black acrylic splatter paint. same technique and just very carefully get your splatter box out. This is acrylic paint, so it is permanent if it gets on you. I still have splatters on my nail polish, but that's okay. It means I had a fun, crafty weekend. So once the splatters are done, I'll set them aside to dry, but it dries pretty quick because it's not too thick. The sentiments for the marbled one, again, is the Merry and Bright. I'm just popping those up with some foam adhesive. And those are done. So again, you're letting the stencil do all of the work for you. For the cards that have the Happy Holidays sentiment, I did put that on some vellum that I die cut again from that candy cane paper tray ink die that I had. And that just helps the sentiment pop a little more, but it still shows the stencil work that you did behind it. And here are the finished cards. So thank you so much for joining. Make sure to continue along the hop. There are so many prizes from our amazing sponsors. You saw that sponsor list in the beginning. And thank you to Ardith for her inspiration. This was so much fun to just pull out my stencils and play. And I hope you do the same. Happy holidays. Bye.